guys, Dr. Mary from the Remedy Room. Today's video is on why you might be deficient in NAD and what you can do to increase it. So they think that 10% of the population is deficient in NAD. Those guys do very well when we replace them. The rest of us, I want you to learn a word, it's called pellagra. It stands for a deficiency in vitamin B3. So if you're deficient in B3, you're gonna be deficient in NAD, which means you're gonna have a reduced amount of energy and all of the things we talked about before, brain function, heart function, muscle function. So primary pellagra usually happens in third world countries. It happens where they're feeding them corn and just mono diet, where there's not a lot of variety, and there's definitely no meat. And so the number one place where you can start to fortify your B3 is from meat and liver and organs. If you don't want to do that and you're vegetarian or vegan, there's something, you could take organ meat supplement, or you could take peanuts or avocado. Another thing that I love for vegans and vegetarians for essential amino acids is MAP, master amino protein. Pellagra, secondary pellagra, means we're blocking the absorption of B3. So we're taking it in, but our gut is not absorbing it, and so we don't get it again. So what are the big reasons? Obviously processed foods, poor choices of food and things when we're not getting enough meat and organ meat. Alcoholism, that's a big one here in Louisiana and across the universe actually. And then GI absorption issues like Crohn's or IBS, you guys know the routine. Liver disease, you're not gonna absorb it. Cirrhosis, fatty liver, number one reason for liver failures coming up with all of these excess carbohydrates and sugars that we're taking, that increases the triglycerides, and now it's causing fatty liver, which then is causing cirrhosis, but not from alcohol. So it's really important for us to learn about that. And then the top one that we always know about is toxins. And I would consider some of these prescription meds toxins. So how are we gonna increase it? Well, exercise is a nice free way. You don't have to take any pills. You're gonna increase your ATP production. You're gonna increase your NAD production. You're gonna have more muscle, which means you're gonna have more mitochondria. The next one is fasting. I love what Dr. Pompa says. In caloric restriction, these guys are pioneers. Dr. Walter Longo, Dr. Daniel Sinclair, and of course, Dr. Jason Fung. These guys are teaching us about intermittent fasting and caloric restriction. So don't eat less each meal. Just eat less often. So it really has to do with timing, and timing has everything to do with everything we do in life. So we'll talk about fasting on another day. The last way is through intravenous. This is the best way, obviously, intravenous NAD, but prescription-wise, you can take it subcutaneously through a patch, through an inhaled, and then over the counter, you can take sublingual NAD. We have that's created by the same company where we get our NAD from Archway Apothecary. So this real NAD, this is truly NAD. True Niagen, or another company you may have heard of that's all over the airwaves and all over Time magazine, and they're getting a lot of attention because a lot of the doctors that they have on their board, like Dr. Gorante, are from MIT, so all very smart. But this is an over-the-counter agent that is got nicotinamide riboside, NR, which is going to increase your body's stores of NAD. Not to the degree of IV, not to the degree of these prescription things, but it's a start and it's not quite as expensive. So again, increasing your meat sources, obviously from good sources, and having those meats be in their natural environment and not fed things that they don't normally eat, and organic and GMO free, and then exercise and fasting. We'll talk more about fasting at another time, but next video is still gonna be about NAD. Thanks for watching. Share your email if you want more information, or pass this on to a friend.